Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the prophet and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go? Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. It's the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to 3M Arena at Mariucci Center here on the beautiful campus of the University of Minnesota in frigid Minneapolis. It is 21 degrees below zero if you're looking outside on the thermostat, but it's nice and hot in here, I can tell you that, at a balmy 40 degrees. Your starting lineup for Coach Murray's squad is going to be Sophia Monaco at center, Maggie Wallner on left wing, and Claire Clifford on right wing. It's Monaco top left. Fires a shot blocked by the Huskies. Here in the left wing corner, rebound to Monaco. Monaco up here to the near side. Starting defenders are going to be McIntosh and DeBus, and in net, number 30, Max Sunderbruck. There's 20 minutes, I take that back, on the clock to get this period underway, and the Sabres are working from right to left if you're listening on the radio. Down in the right wing corner, and it's going to be the Northwood Huskies controlling here in front of DeBus. Going cross-ice back door, looking to fire a shot, hanging on to it is going to be the Huskies. Huskies have no names on the backs of their jerseys, so it makes calling this game a little more difficult, as I do not know any of these girls from Northwood. Here's Sabres out there wearing their away maroons, and it's going to be Marika Heitzel coming across with Silly on the right wing. Heitzel comes in, fires a shot, blocker saved by the netminder, and into the netting and out of play. The starting netminder for the Northwood Huskies is going to be Tifo Michael, is her the name. Number 34 in net. Out there now for the Sabres is going to be Rika Heitzel on your draw. JJ, Julie Mackenzie Sullivan on right wing. Blue liner is going to be Sergeant Schultz and Ava Karame. Out to the right point for Karame. Karame drops it off for Jabiskova, who fires one. Tipped by Heitzel, just off the right side into the right wing corner. Rebound out here to the near side for Northwood's number 20. That's going to be La Chapelle. La Chapelle up the ice across blue line past Schultz. Sends it a nice wing corner. St. Pierre coming in to go work against Jabiskova. We're going to get a penalty on St. Pierre for body checking against Sergeant Schultz at 18:34, resulting in a Sabres power play. Early on, folks. Headed to the sin bin is going to, wait a minute, I take that back, folks. That's not a power play for the Sabres. It is going to be a PK as Jabiskova heads to the sin bin for body checking at 18:34, resulting in a Sabres PK. Body check the call. It is a 2-minute penalty. My camera slides off here. That penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Savannah Stamp and Kate Watson up front. Blue liners are going to be Nemke and Vasily. All the way down to the right wing corner. Tifo Michael plays it over here to the near behind the net. Looking for Northwood, pushing it up the ice. Hits it over here to number 26, Griffiths. Griffiths carries it in. Blowing a tire is going to be Vasily. Down behind the net, wrapping in the left wing corner for Nemke. Picking up is going to be the Huskies. Husky tipped away by Nemke. Coming in to pick it up is going to be number 37, Martin. Back over here to the near side. Out to the right point. Walking back and forth is going to be number 15, Barton, who sends it over D to the far side. Pushing it back up top of the left circle is going to be Griffiths. Sends it back down behind the goal line. Playing catch, leaving the Huskies in the right wing corner. Carrying it out right wing hash marks out to the top of the right circle now. It's going to be number 8. It's going to be McLean's going to have to drag it out of the zone with Savannah Stamp on the forecheck. 1:11 to go here on that Classic Packaging PK. And carrying it in is going to be the Huskies against Watson. High slot, fires one over the right wing corner it goes. Coming in is going to be Stamp. Stamp's going to fire one all the way down, and it'll be slowed up by Tifo Michaels. Loose change going to be picked up by St. Pierre behind the net. Left to right on the far side, carrying it out towards Monaco. Backing up is going to be Clifford. Top of the right-left blue line comes in is going to be St. Pierre. St. Pierre hits the brakes in left wing corner. Backing up is Monaco. Out to Clifford. Clifford right point, or left point. High point for Monaco. Monaco switches now here to the near side. They swap spots. La Chapelle back over to number 9, firing a shot at this screen was Mack, and that'll be a power play goal for number 9, Major, from the right point. And it is 1-0, folks, here at 17:07. We make our way back out to center ice. Out there now is going to be Jabiskova along with Heitzel and Silliman. Blue liner is going to be Schultz and Karame. Karame sends a stretch pass, intercepted here by the Huskies, dropping it back to their own blue line. Combe going to work, throws one away into the hands of Jabiskova, tries to go into the middle for Heitzel. Off the skates of Combe, picked up loose change by number 18, Kelly. Right side, blocked by Schultz. Puck is loose, left wing corner. Jabiskova knocks it off, loose change for Karame, who will chip backhand pass to Silliman. Trying to send one on his own, kept in by Northwood. Thrown back in the left wing corner, collected by Karame. Karame behind the net for Schultz here to the near side, looking for Heitzel. Hits Rika coming across the Sabre line. Heitzel up to Jabiskova. Going to work is Silliman in the slot. Jabiskova makes her way to the blue paint, knocked away by the Huskies. And Jabiskova, JJ tried to fire one, was collapsed on by 4 white jerseys. Vasily sends one behind the net. Puck slides around to the far side. Wrapping it around is Holmes out to the point, kept in by Nemke towards Silliman. Holmes tries to get on it. Silliman coming in. Here comes Madrid Satterstrom now on the forecheck. And the Huskies regroup D to D here to the near side, met by Kai Hale, knocked down by Vasily, picked up by Satterstrom, who chips one in the left wing corner. Satterstrom and Hale on the forecheck, making her way on the ice. It's going to be Cinnamon Weaver now. Bouncing puck to the blue line for Vasily, firing a shot blocked by Combe. Behind the net, right to left, met by Hale. Breakout pass here to the near side for Monette. Throwing it all the way down, no icing as McIntosh could have played it behind the net of Sunderbrook. She drops it off behind the left wing corner for Madigan. Madigan out to Weaver. Weaver tried to get it to Hale, picked off by the Huskies. Monette back in behind the goal line it goes. Coming in is McIntosh now. 2-on-2, 50-50 battle going to be won by Alley here to the near side. Number 7 pushing it up right wing hash marks. Cross ice pass for Weaver, tipped away by the Huskies, and they go right back the other way. Pratt along the boards, into the left wing side it goes. Picked up by Weaver, trying to push one in front of the benches. Loose change back here, top of the right circle for the Huskies. Blocker saved by Sunderbrook here to the near right, far side for Watson. Kept in by the Huskies. Along the half wall, Watson trying to pick it off on the offensive side. Huskies play it into the corner against Gravy. Backing up is McIntosh. Out to the top of the left circle. Number 37, Martin, throws it behind the net. Picked up here to the near side by McLean. McLean sends it out to the point. Coming out towards Hale off a Hale stick. Back here to the near side for McLean. McLean trying to push it back into the corner. She does. Loose change out to the slot between the legs of Hale. Puck is loose here for Kate Watson. Watson right side against 3. Watson tries to hit the break. She's pinned in by 2. Coming in for support, it's going to be Savannah Stamp, who chips it back to Watson. Going to the net is Gravy. Watson comes out to the right post, tries to fire one across the blue paint. Swatted away by the Huskies, and here they come up the far side in front of Karame. Backing up is Ava, 13 versus 13. Gillis and Karame going to work along the boards in the left wing corner. Gravy comes in for support, and she wraps it around here to the near side. 14:26 to go here in the period. And the puck goes in the right wing corner for St. Pierre. Met by Sergeant Schultz, who knocked it loose. Puck slides behind Sunderbrook, collected by Karame, who's going to hit the brakes. Breakout pass to Stamp. Chips one out of the zone. Puck's going to trickle all the way into the Husky zone, and it'll be collected by St. Pierre. St. Pierre sends one stretch pass right away up to number 20, LaChapelle, who throws one into the corner. And it's going to be picked up by Nemke on the left wing side. Nemke out to Clifford, tipping one out in the neutral zone, looking for Wallander. Wallander going to knock it loose off of LaChapelle. It'll be Clifford and Monaco on the forecheck, trapping in the 1-2-2. Puck's going to slide inside the zone. St. Pierre goes down. Loose change collected by Vasily. Throws one off the end boards behind Sunderbrook to Nemke. Nemke sends it out here to Wallander. It's Wallander and Monaco in a 2-on-1. Monaco's got 2 on her. Monaco in the slot. Chopped it off for Clifford. Knocked away by the Huskies out to the point. Off the skates of Schultz. Puck is out in the neutral for Clifford, who's going to drop one back into the hands of McIntosh. McIntosh has got Wallander right here in front of us. Over to Clifford. Clifford up to Monaco. Monaco across the blue line. Sends one in deep. Off the end boards behind Thifo Michaels. Clifford on the forecheck. Intercepted by McIntosh. But the loose change collected by the Huskies. Pushing it forward into the hands of number 11, Hagens. High slot. Trying to drop pass. Intercepted by Jeviskova, but she couldn't quite control it. And the Huskies going to have to regroup. It'll be number 18 on the puck, Kelly, right now. She goes cross ice into the zone for Erster, who fires a shot and a glove save by Sunderbrook at 13:01 to go here in period number 1. I suppose I should get rid of that classic packaging graphic up there because the penalty kill has been over for quite some time. Face-off goes into the left wing circle to the right of Sunderbrook. Out there now for the Sabres will be Heitzel along with Silliman and JJ. JJ trying to chip one out towards Silly. No go. Down behind the net for Karame. It's Karame and Schultz on D. Karame sends one over here to the near side. Picked out of the boards by Jeviskova. JJ going to drag it behind the net of Sunderbrook. Right to left now on the far side. Jeviskova going to make a move. Poke checked away by Northwood. Picked back up by Karame. They've got numbers going the other way in an odd-man rush. Karame tries to push one forward. Collapsed down by 3. Finally chips it out to Silliman. Intercepted by the Huskies. Thrown right back the other way for number 11, Hagens, who's going to try to headman one into the zone. Into the right wing corner for Schultz. Sergeant Schultz sends one behind the net. D to Karame in the left wing corner now. Up the far side, trying to shove it out to Silliman. Picked off by Northwood. Top of the left circle. Sends one behind the net of Sunderbrook for Schultz. Schultz fakes the left pass. Comes over here to the near side. Sends it off the glass out towards Hale. Puck's going to slide out in the neutral zone. Collected by Northwood. Going to go right back the other way. Coming across blue line. Top left circle. Met by Hale. Shot blocked by Schultz. Saved by Sunderbrook. As number 5, Monette, come in on the rebound there. Puck was loose there just in front of the net of Sunderbrook, and a save by Mack at 12:06. Face-off goes back into the right wing circle. Out there now will be Graby along with Stamp and Watson up front. Blue liners are going to be Nemke and Vasily. And the referee telling both ladies here on the near side, number 5 Monette and Vasily, to get back in their positions. And the puck goes behind the net for Vasily. Vasily over to Nemke, left wing corner. Sending one up the boards. Going to be Northwood playing man-to-man coverage here out towards Sunderbrook. She's going to smother it before they get the second look opportunity. La Esperance coming in, number 24 of Northwood. It'll be La Esperance versus Graby in the draw. Watson along with Stamp and Watson and Stamp in a slot. Vasily goes down in the I formation behind Graby. Nemke goes at a half wall. Face-off won by Vasily. Drops it off for Madigan Nemke. Behind the net, just breaks behind Sunderbrook. Sends a D-to-D pass for Ads. Ads tries to backhand one up the boards to Watson. Watson chips one forward, and it's going to be collected by Northwood, who's going to have to regroup. Right back up here to the near side. Number 27 right coming in. Tries to drop it for L'Esperance. Shot blocked by Graby. Back behind the net. Puck slides across blue paint. And to the far side, it goes for Kate Watson. Watson got Graby. Watson couldn't dig it out of the wall. Picked back up by Northwood. Into the left wing corner it goes. Thrown behind the net here to the near side. Coming in is going to be McIntosh. Picked up. McIntosh puts in the wall. Loose change for Stamp. Out of the zone pass Watson. Picked up here by Northwood, who's going to regroup just top of the left circle. Right back, putting pressure on the Sabres down behind the goal line. Number 13 going to work. Backhands one out to the left point for number 15, Barton. Over here to the near side, firing a shot. Just wide right of Sunderbrook off the M-Bars Reborn, carrying in the left wing corner. Back behind the net here to the near side. Martin going to work against Gravy. Puck slides over here to the near side, out to the left point. Swinging over D to D quick. Out of the zone it goes. Northwood going to have to regroup. Watson on the forecheck, now to center. Northwood going to push it across the blue line. Top of the right circle in front of McIntosh. Going to curl around, hit the brakes. Cut off by 4 maroon jerseys. That'll be DeBus on the far side. I never did get to my segment of what everybody's wearing here. In case you didn't know it, the Sabres are working from right to left if you're listening on the radio. McIntosh touch passes out to Wallander, out to the blue line, cut off there by number 14, Elbrecht. It's Monaco on the forecheck now. Come back over here, near side, blocked by Wallander, picked up by Wallander, sent down behind the goal line. Tifo and Michael's going to pull it up. Monaco comes in, forced Clifford, they threw away for Clifford on the far side, picked up by Northwood, back checking his Wallander. Here to the near side, St. Pierre. It'll be the Sabres wearing their away jerseys. It'll be maroon on their jerseys and socks with black and white trim around the shoulders, armbands, waist, and socks. Helmets are black. Gloves are black with the maroon trim. Monaco popped it off a St. Pierre stick. Out to the blue line, picked up by Wallander and intercepted there out to Clifford. That'll be Clifford going to use Bob, sends one in the left wing corner. Clifford with a little bit of a step. Couldn't get to it, beat to it by Colm, but Clifford still on the back check now. Up towards the blue line, out of the zone it goes. Collected by Northwood, goes cross ice quick in front of Sergeant Schultz. Offsides will be the call at 9:43 to go here in the period. And we'll get a face-off just outside the zone right in front of us. Northwood, the Huskies, wearing all white jerseys and socks with navy blue around the armbands, waist, and socks. A little thin blue piping around the shoulders as well. A nice thick band around the socks. Shells are going to be that navy blue. Helmets are white with some navy blue trim. Gloves are navy blue with white trim. Down behind the net, it'll be Ava Karami here to the near side. Karami out to Hale. Hale out of the zone, tucked up and picked up by Colm of Northwood, going right back inside the zone against Karami. 3-on-2 in the left wing corner. Karami going to pick it up, sends one up the strong side, sealed up by the Northwood. Coming in is Cinnamon Weaver, picked up by Northwood Huskies, out to the top of the left circle, high slot, looks to fire a shot, knocked down by Sunderberg. Puck is loose in front of Mack. We're going to get a whistle as she smothers it at 9:15 to go here in the period. So Northwood looks like they just create chaos in front of the net to look for dirty goals right now. Do not see a major scoring threat in their team. Traffic in front of net looking for dirty goals. That's the way it goes. Remember the words of Coach Dennis. If you want money, you go to the bank. If you want bread, you go to the bakery. If you want goals, you go to the net. There's going to be a shot and a save by Sunderbrook from the high slot. 9:11 to go here in the period. Face-off back to the left wing circle now. It's going to be Jebaskova along with Silliman and Vasily in the slot. Down behind the net of Sunderberg, picked up by Northwood, bodied off by Ads. Coming in is Rika Heitzel. Nemke in patrolling in front of blue paint. Northwood controlling behind the net. Vasily going to pin it in. Here comes Jebaskova. Jebaskova up to just to pass behind Heitzel. High on right point, kept in by Northwood. Down behind the goal line it goes. Coming in is going to be Vasily. Loose change collected by Jebaskova. It's Jebaskova and Silliman along with Heitzel. Heitzel left. Jebaskova chips over to Rika. Rika comes in. Hungarian Horntail down behind the net, going to work. Drops it out to Jebaskova. Just missing as Julie would have had a prime time scoring chance. And it's collected by Ads. Vasily drops it back to Nemke. Nemke goes cross ice for Silliman. McKenzie pulling it back inside the zone. Drops it off for Ads. Ads over to McIntosh now. McIntosh behind the net of Sunderbrook. Drops it back, quick from spacing for Vasily. Vasily goes far side, hits Watson. Off the stick of Watson, no icing. They're saying it was tipped. Still slowed up by Tifo Michaels. Coming in is Stamp. Swung over here to the near side. Picked up by Monette. Monette trying to headman up to L'Esperance. Cut off by Gravy in neutral zone. Swing and a miss by Watson. In front, offsides will be the call as Martin was across, or sorry, that was going to be Pratt was across the blue line before the puck entered the zone. And we'll get a face-off and a whistle. Or a whistle and a face-off just outside the zone. It'll be Stamp, Gravy, and Watson up front. It'll be McIntosh and DeBus on D. Face-off, one from McIntosh, over to DeBus. DeBus to Stamp real quick. Stamp over to Gravy. Gravy pushing it up the ice. Makes a move around the defender. High left side, goes in, fires a shot. Pad saved by Tifo Michaels. And coming in is going to be Watson, streaking in hard for the second look opportunity, but Tifo Michaels makes the save. No rebound given for the Sabres to crash on and get a look at. Out there, stays the same for the Sabres. Watson in the slot. Stamp on a half wall. Gravy at center. McIntosh and DeBus are your defenders. Puck goes down behind the goal line. It'll be Stamp with the inside position, picking it up. Right wing corner now. Heading in is McIntosh. Drops it off in the corner over to Watson, or Graby rather. Graby sends it down to Watson. Graby gets blown up there. Puck slides over here to the near side, and wrapping it around quick is going to be Griffiths, who's going to send one all the way down. And is it? Well, we're going to get our first icing of the game. It's not modified icing because the Huskies, number 13, Gillis, had the inside position. So at a 7:37, we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face off to the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Sabres. It'll be Sophia Monaco on your draw. Clifford heads to the half wall. Wallander in the slot. McIntosh and DeBus on D. And they're kicking number 37, Martin, out of the face-off slot. Here comes number 8, McLean. Monaco wins a draw to Clifford. Clifford comes in, fires a shot just wide right of Tifo Michaels. Out to DeBus. DeBus, right hash mark, sends it in the corner for Wallander. Wallander to Clifford on a one-timer. Blocked in front from Monaco. Monaco tries to stuff one in front of the blue paint. And we're going to get a whistle as Tifo Michaels denies Sophia Monaco on the Devil's door. Looked like she had a couple of whacks at it. Clifford fired the shot. Tifo Michaels makes the initial save. Monaco, for the second look opportunity, tried to stuff one in short side, and she was denied. Monaco takes your draw once again. Clifford heads to the slot. Face-off won by St. Pierre. Wrapping around here to the near side. Backing up is going to be McIntosh. She collects it, sends it back to Monaco. Monaco off the skates of Clifford. Loose change for McIntosh. McIntosh backhands it to Clifford. Play broken up by the Huskies. Into the corner, right side it goes. Monaco coming in now. Forced to throw it over to St. Pierre here to the near side. St. Pierre and La Chapelle. Over here to La Chapelle. Right side looks to fire a shot. Off the post as she used Schultz as a screen. Rebound carrying out the far side for Monaco. Monaco to Clifford. Off of Claire's stick. Picked back up by Combe. Combe on the far side. Picked up loose change. Collected here by Wallner. Dropping it off for Karame. Karame to Sergeant Schultz. Schultz flashes on to Clifford. Into the zone it goes. Puck spinning at a dime. Into the left wing corner. Heitzel on the forecheck now. Heitzel picks her pocket. Somebody call the cops. Highway robbery in broad daylight. It'll be Rico over to Schultz. Blocked by St. Pierre out of the zone into the hands of Sergeant Schultz, who drops it off for JJ. Puck is loose. Collected back by Jebaskova. Jebaskova going to slide one in the corner. Collected by Combe. Going to go cross ice here to the near side for La Chapelle in front of Vasily. High slot. Going to that is St. Pierre. Back door looking for it. Nice back check there by Jebaskova. She tied her up. We're going to get a penalty on Northwood, I believe. Interference is going to be the call at 6:19 is number 20, La Chapelle, dumped over Karame, and Northwood not happy about it. Karame did not have the puck. I think that's why they called it. And at 6:19, the Sabres get their first power play of the game. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says. Eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations. One in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, folks. They're fantastic. Your power play unit out there now is going to be DeBus, Heitzel, and Jebaskova, Wallander, and Clifford. Down in the right wing corner. DeBus carries it over here to the near side, hits Jebaskova, out to the point for Heitzel. Heitzel walks the line like Johnny Cash. Carries it over to the far side. Hits DeBus back to Jebaskova as they try to regroup it. Kept in by Jebaskova. Sends one over, knocked down by DeBus. They're trying to catch him out of sorts. They do. On the near side for Clifford. Clifford goes left wing corner, cuts back, drops it off for Jebaskova, top of the left circle. Trying to get that box out of shape now. Playing catch with it is going to be Jebaskova and Clifford out to Heitzel. Heitzel over to DeBus now. DeBus top right circle, fires a shot. Shot blocked by the Northwood Huskies. Back in the hands of DeBus. Back to over to Wallander. Wallander to DeBus. DeBus fires a shot. Saved by Tifo Michaels. And no rebound given at 5:28 to go here in period number 1. 1:10 remaining on that Big Sammy's power play. And Coach Murray goes for the line change. Out there now will be Sophia Monaco going to take your... Nope, I believe that's going to be Graby going to take your draw. Make it Kate Watson. Graby heads to the slot. Monaco on the right wing corner. Face-off won by the Huskies. Blue liners are going to be Nemke and adds Vasily. Over here near side, kept in by Vasily. Vasily fires a shot. Tifo Michaels with the rebound save. Watson came in for the second look opportunity. 3 girls from Northwood collapsed on her. I like Kate Watson powering right through all them body checks to get to the net. It'll be Monaco on your draw. Monaco couldn't get to it. Face-off won by Martin. Cut off by Graby. Puck's going to ring around to the far side. Going to throw it all the way down towards Sunderbrook. Sunderbrook going to make the save. Vasily got one on her here to the near side. Going to send one over to the far side for Nemke. Nemke, left wing hash marks now. Going to drop it back to Ads Vasily. And the Sabres are going to regroup and get moving here. Vasily quarterbacks it, sends it over to Nemke. Nemke up to Watson. Watson now to center. Going to chip one forward. Well, that's a nice little knob play. Coming in as Monaco for support. Sent behind the net by the Huskies. Going to wrap it around quick here to the near side. Out to the zone it goes. All the way down into the right wing corner. and it's going to slide down behind the goal line. Picked up by Vasily. 26 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. Vasily pushing it up the ice in front of Sunderbrook high slot. Goes cross ice to Watson. Watson up to Monaco. Inside the zone it goes. Monaco trying to pick her pocket. Slams her into the wall there. Loose change coming in for Gravy. And it's chipped out of the zone by Northwood all the way to Sunderbrook with 11 seconds to go. And Sergeant Schultz here to the near side. Schultz, headman's over to Gravy. Going to tap one in. Watson on the forecheck now. We are even strength as that power play is over. 5-on-5 hockey as number 20, LaChapelle, makes it out of the penalty boxes. Down behind the goal line, it goes for St. Pierre. Centering pass, just missing the stick of LaChapelle, picked up by Watson, who's going to send one all the way now. That'll be an icing once it gets there. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face off into the left wing circle to the right of Sunderbrook. And the Sabres get their lines back together. It'll be Hale and Weaver in the slot, sandwiching Sergeant Schultz. Satterstrom on your draw, Karame on the half wall. Face off in the left wing circle. Satterstrom against St. Pierre. Puck is loose, top of the left circle, met by Satterstrom. Down the left wing corner, St. Pierre and Karame trapping St. Pierre. Up the boards out towards Weaver. Picked up by the defender who goes D to D here to the near side. Looks to fire one across. Broken up by Schultz. Puck is loose, top of the right circle. Picked back up, firing a shot is right off the end of the glad-board glass for Karame. Karame on the far side now. Pushing it out of the zone, and it'll be sliding all the way down into the right wing corner. No icing, waved off. Hale on the forecheck. Met by Wright. Wright sends it over here to the near side. Going to be dug on the wall by St. Pierre. Goes cross ice. And it'll be the Huskies coming up in front of the bus. 3-on-2. Satterstrom on the back check. Top of the left circle. Left fake, left up. Fired a backhand shot. Blocked and saved by Sunderbrook. Rebound saved by Sunderbrook. Picked up by Weaver. Weaver battling it out. Puck's going to slide over to Satterstrom. Satterstrom down to the bus now. She sends him behind the net here to the near side for McIntosh. McIntosh at 3-11. Pushes it up the ice to Hale. Off her stick trying to get it to Weaver. Intercepted by the Huskies, back in the hands of Cinnamon now. Cinnamon goes over here to Heitzel. Heitzel makes the move to the blue line. Around three girls. Here she goes. Rika fakes the slap shot. Holds on to the puck in the left wing corner. Powering through the body check there. Coming in is going to be Silliman. Puck slides over to the right wing corner. Collected by number 9, Major. Out of the zone, it goes into the hands of Nemke. Nemke, the blue line, knocked down by the Huskies right in front of their benches. Dragged forward by Silliman, but Heitzel unable to clear in time. And we'll get an offsides and a whistle at 2:45 to go here in period number 1. Your lineup out there now will be JJ along with Heitzel and Silliman. Blue liners are going to be Nemke and Vasily. Nemke pushes one up the boards towards Silliman. Cut off by Northwood. Picked back up by Heitzel. Kicked loose by La Esperance. Blocked by Vasily. Picked up by Heitzel. Toe drag around the forechecker into the hands of Mackenzie Silliman. Silliman goes in, hits the brakes at the blue line. Backhands blind into the corner, and it's going to be collected by the Huskies here to the near side. Sends one out, trying to break it out and catch the Huskies or catch the Sabres in a line change. In front of Schultz, out to the high slot, comes in, fires a shot. Tipped by the Northwood Huskies, picked up by Karame over to Heitzel. Heitzel going to chip one out of the zone. It's going to be Silliman on the forecheck against number 15, Barton. Going right back to the way off the skates of Schultz into the right wing corner behind the net of Sunderbrook. And Karame goes to the line change. Or Karame sends it over here to the near side as Northwood went for the line change. Jevaskova throws one off the back of Sophia Monaco. Looking to go far side, right into the hands of the Huskies. Here comes Claire Clifford. And Northwood spreading things out at the blue line they go. Monaco forced her up the ice. Knocked loose off by Wallner. Coming in across the blue line. Poke check by Karame. Picked up by Wallner. Wallner and Clifford going in 2-on-2 with back checkers. Monaco high F3. Wallner fires a rebound shot in front of the net. Swatted away by Northwood. Coming in is Monaco to pick it up. Monaco sends it over to Wallner. Intercepted by Combe. And here they come the other way. Monaco on the back check. Now she cuts back at center. Blocked by Wallner. Poke check by Monaco. Stood up the blue line. Throws one in. And the Northwood Huskies are offsides. Down in the left wing corner for DeBus. Sabres going to send one forward to Clifford. Over to kept in by the Huskies. Back in the left wing corner for McIntosh. McIntosh up the strong side for DeBus. DeBus to Clifford. Kept in left point for the Huskies. A fired shot. Shot blocked by Claire. Glove down by McIntosh. Sent over to the far side for Clifford. Kept in by Holmes. Left wing hash marks now. Monaco repositions herself in the slot. That'll be Clifford over to Wallner. Wallner back to Clifford. Clifford going to chip one forward. Here comes Claire, all by her lonesome. Try to toe drag the middle. She does. Forehand back in. Fires a shot. Saved by Tifo Michaels. And we'll get a whistle as Claire Clifford creating some offense here in the first period. 52.9 seconds. Claire showing the dirty dangles. And the save by Tifo Michaels. Face-off goes to the left wing circle. It'll be Stamp along with Graby and Watson up front. Vasily and Nemke on D. Face off to Vasily, hands over to Nemke. Nemke fires a low, tip by Watson. Saved by Tifo Michaels. Wright sends it over here to the near side, not gloved down by McLean. Goes cross ice back into the hands of Major. Pushing it up the ice, met by Mackenzie Gravy. Gravy still resting. Gravy pushes it back inside the Husky zone. Right back on the boards, up off the glass, out in the neutral zone, over Nemke. Puck's going to slide all the way in the left wing corner. Icing is waved off. Vasily sends one off the inboards here to the near side for Nemke. He's going to dig one out of the wall, trying to muscle it out towards Stamp. Blocked by Gravy. Picked up by Watson. Kept in by right of the Huskies, who goes D to Major. Sends one over here to the near side. Fires a shot wide right. Off the inboards, Karaming in the left wing corner for Nemke. Nemke, left wing hash marks now. Trying to push one and muscle it out of the zone. Cut off by the Huskies in the left wing corner. Met by Gravy. Puck is loose left wing side. Looks for the back door here near side. Right comes in. Fires a shot. Shot blocked by Vasily. Picked up in the left wing corner. Gravy's got no stick. Gravy trying to kick it forward. Puck is loose in the left wing corner. And that sound is the end of period number 1. So at the end of 1, it's the Northwood Huskies 1 and the Shattuck St. Mary Sabres 0 as we head to our first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio's voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me and Rocky. Stop in and see Berto, Edgar, Hugo, Brenda. Tell them I said hi, folks. Enjoy the intermission. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. You're starting the lineup for the second period. Clifford, Wallender, and Monaco up front. Monaco won the draw. Look, and that one goes out of play all the way here to the near side, right in the right wing corner. A lucky souvenir for the fans here in attendance. Don't look like anybody's rushing to go get it, though. Your blue liners are going to be, let's see, DeBus and McIntosh. Max Sunderbrook has the net, and the Sabres are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio. It'll be St. Pierre against Monaco on your draw. Monaco couldn't get to it. Face-off won by the Huskies. Go cross ice here near side against McIntosh. Fire a shot. Shot blocked by McIntosh. Rebound on the right wing corner. McIntosh slams on the wall. Monaco bodies it loose. Puck for Wallner. Wallner back to DeBus. DeBus behind Sunderbrook here to the near side. Looking to reverse the ice. No, sends one bouncing off the glass hard all the way towards Tifo Michaels, who's going to have to make the save. And Wallner comes in for the second look opportunity to force the whistle at 19:32. There was 20 minutes to get this second period underway. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for the Sabres. Headed out there now is going to be Heitzel, flanked by Jebaskova and Silliman. Blue liners are going to be Sergeant Schultz and Ava Karame. Silliman heads to the half wall. JJ in the slot. Face-off one out to Karame. Sends one over here to the near side for JJ. Took the fire one to Heitzel. Heitzel backhand fires a shot just over the crossbar here to the near side, or far side. Picked up here by La Chapelle. La Chapelle carries it across. No offside. Top wants to go firing a shot. Shot blocked by JJ. Picked up by Silliman. Silliman golfs one over to JJ. Intercepted by the Northwood, but back in the hands of Schultz. Schultz to Heitzel. Heitzel on with JJ. Heitzel goes left wing circle now, comes down behind the goal and gets Silliman off the right post. Back over to JJ. Intercepted by St. Pierre. She read that play as Heitzel was looking for JJ just on that left post on the weak side. Down on the right wing corner. Rebound in the hands of Karame. Karame over to Nemke. Kept him put in front of the net, in front of Sunderbrook. Looks the fire shot. Saved by Sunderbrook. Rebound behind the net here to the near side. That's going to be McLean couldn't get to it. Heitzel going to backhand one forward, kept in by Major, off the skates of Heitzel to Sullivan. Sullivan back to Heitzel. Heitzel to JJ, poking up to the far side. It's going to be JJ against right. JJ fires a shot. Glove saved by Tifo Michaels. She plays it here to the near side for Major. Major up the near side, pushing it across, right in the middle for Martin. Martin against Nemke. Throwing back in the left wing corner behind Sunderbrook. Loose change for Vasily. Going to chip one up off the glass here to the near corner. Pinned in by Gravy. Major going to work here. Couldn't dig it out on the offensive side of it is going to be Nemke. Going to work against Martin. The 2-on-2 50-50 battle. Make it 3-on-2 as Watson comes in to join the fray. Puck slides in the corner. Watson going to put her to the wall. Northwood wraps it around to the far side. Picked in by Wright. Wright sends it over to the point for Major. Out towards Watson. Out of the zone it goes. Kate Watson with position. Trying to push it forward to tie it up there. Out of the zone, going to go right back in the hands of Vasily. I think Watson was looking for a penalty. Might have had a good case for one, as that might have been a hook, but the referees did not call it. Out of the zone it goes into the hands of McLean. McLean met by DeBus. Puck is loose for McIntosh. She's going to carry it behind the net of Sunderbrook, left to right, with crossovers on the far side. McIntosh pushing it. Here she goes across the Sabre line. Now to center. McIntosh coming in. Watson in support. McIntosh going to wrap around by Tifo Michaels. And it's going to be Watson on the forecheck, trapping on the far side as Wallner trying to seal up the wall. Pinned in by Monaco. Monaco, left wing hash marks, knocked it loose. Poked forward by the Northwood Huskies. Watson stuffs it at the blue line. Monaco to Wallner. Wallner picks it up, heads to the net. Wallner looks to fire a shot. Rebound, pad save for Monaco. Just misses Sophia's stick. On the far side, cut back is going to be Erster. Headmans it over to the far side. Here comes the Huskies against Karame. Right wing side, sent behind the net of Sunderbrook. Monaco dumps over the girl, or that was Wallner, one or the other. Both blew a girl up. Monaco coming here left wing side, put a stick on it, center pass, fired a shot, saved, or shot blocked by Karame, picked up here to the near side by the Huskies, met by Clifford at the blue line. Back left wing side, sent behind the goal line. Karame coming in, trying to get position on it. Knocked it loose. The bus comes in. Monaco backs up in front of the blue paint of Sunderbrook, trying to tie up a stick. Over here to left wing corner, right wing corner. Monaco poke checks. Monaco going to put her in the wall, bodies it loose. Number 18, Kelly and Monaco. Monaco wins the battle, pushes it out. Monaco collects it here at the blue line, sauces one out to Clifford, and it's intercepted by number 7, Holmes. Clifford does a nice job of trying to bust up the play. Here they're coming the other way, chopped by Monaco. Poke check by Karame. Poke checked again by Karame. Nice recovery by Ava. Drops it off for number 24, La Esperance. Into Karame's hands, who throws one off the glass in the end boards for Schultz. Schultz on the far side to Hale. Hale left wing side in front of the Husky benches. Over to Monaco. Monaco to center. Going to throw one in. Saved by Tifo Michaels. Clifford on the forecheck now. Throws one up off the boards here to the near side. Out comes Madrid Satterstrom. Satterstrom on the back check now. La Esperance going to send one in the left wing corner for Sergeant Schultz. Schultz wraps one around hard to Hale. Hale on the left wing half wall now. Out to Satterstrom. Kept in by the Huskies. Bounces off the end boards towards Sunderbrook, who's going to play it into the right wing corner for Vasily. Over to Hale. Going to dig one on the wall. She chips one forward. Kept in by the Huskies at the blue line. Sealing up the wall is going to be Hale. Pushes one out of the zone for Clifford. Cece going to send one in deep. On the left wing corner. Rebound here. Coming around left to right of Tifo Michaels. Pass blocked by Sanderstrom. Picked up here by La Esperance. Cut off by Weaver. Going to send one back in off the stick of Holmes. It'll be Jevaskova on the forecheck now. Once again knocked down by Weaver. She sealed the wall. Trying to break it up is Nemke. Loose change back in the hands of Holmes. Holmes on the far side in front of the Sabre benches. Gets the center. Going to send one into the Northwood benches. And almost had the players spitting chiclets if they weren't wearing face masks, folks. At 15:23 to go here in period number 2. 20-minute periods. Long time on the ice here, folks. Out there now will be Jevaskova, Heitzel, and Silliman up front. Blue liners going to be McIntosh and DeBus. It'll be number 14, Elbrecht, coming across. Poke check loose by McIntosh. Loose change for DeBus. DeBus mohawks and slams one out of the zone, and she threw it off the right wing glass and all the way down for the icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 15:12 to go here in period number 2. Offensive zone face-off for the Huskies. It'll be Heitzel on your draw against St. Pierre. Jevaskova, DeBus, and Silliman in the slot. Heitzel, face-off won by the Huskies, but Jevaskova comes in to pick it off and sends it out of the zone. It's JJ and Silliman over to Heitzel. Heitzel at the blue line, makes a move around the defender. High slide, toe drags on the near side. Heitzel tries to fire a shot, and it's blocked by La Chapelle. Past Jevaskova, La Chapelle pushing up the ice. It's going to be 2-on-2. Here comes La Chapelle joining the rush. In front of Karame. High slide, La Chapelle fires a shot. Saved by Sunderbrook. No rebound given as Sunderbrook sucks it up and does not allow the second look opportunity for the Huskies. Face off here to the near side. Sabres go for the line change. Out there now will be Graby against St. Pierre on your draw. Watson along with Sergeant Schultz firing a shot. It's going to be number 14, rebound up front And Schultz did not like St. Pierre coming here in for the second look opportunity as hard as she did once Sunderbrook have it covered and gave her a face full of glove. So it's Schultz, Watson, and Stamp in the slot. Graby on your draw. Karami on the half wall. Face off in a left wing circle to the right of Sunderbrook's Brocker. Face off won by Graby, but it's picked up by the Huskies out to the right point. Esperance over here to the near side, firing a shot is 15 off the skates of St. Pierre. Rebound out to the far side. That'll be offsides, and the Huskies will have to touch up. It's Karami with plenty of time and space over to Watson. Watson chips it around number 15, Barton, who throws one right back into the corner and wrapping around from left to right for Schultz. Schultz backhands over to Karami. Karami out to Watson, off her stick out of the zone. It goes. That'll be an icing if it gets there, and it does. And it will be an icing. At 14:21, we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face-off goes into the left wing circle. Your lineup out there now will be Heitzel on your draw. Silliman and Jebaskova in the slot along with Vasily. Nemke here to the near side. It's going to be Martin here, picked up by Nemke. Nemke over to Silliman. Silliman out to Jebaskova, one-on-one. In front of right. Jebaskova, hard left side. Comes in, fires a shot. Saved by Tifo Michaels. No rebound given as Silliman came crashing in hard from the right side. And Heitzel was high F3. 14:10 to go here in period number 2, and an offensive zone faceoff for the Sabres in the left wing circle. Silly in your slot. Jebaskova going to make her way towards the top of the left circle. Vasily in the I formation behind that. Nemke right point. Heitzel on your draw. Sent over here to the near side. Silliman comes in right wing hash marks. Punched out to Nemke. Nemke fires one looking for Heitzel on the tip in. Redirected away by the Huskies, collected by Jebaskova. Jebaskova makes a move around the forward. Drops it off for Vasily. Vasily over to Nemke. Nemke near side. Going to chip one over to Jebaskova. Digs it out of the wall. Jebaskova hangs on to it. Right wing corner. She's got Silliman on the back door. Fires a shot. Shot blocked by right. Poked out here by Northwood. Out of the zone. Going to be collected by Nemke. Nemke going to fire one right back the other way as it's knocked down right in front of us by Martin, along with number 8, McLean. Battling it out with Heitzel. And back in the hands of Madigan Nemke. Nemke here to the near side. Bounces one off a bomb. Thrown into the corner. Tipped by Jebaskova. And he's slowed up by Tifo Michaels. Claire Clifford on the forecheck here to the near side. Met by Wright, who's going to break it up the ice. Out towards the bus. Tipped away by number 13, Gillis. Down behind that of Sunderbrook. No icing. It's waved off. The bus going to push one up the ice to Clifford. Clifford tips one in the zone. It'll be Monaco on the forecheck along with Clifford right and left and right. Monaco comes in. Popped it loose here to the near side. Clifford came in trapping on the right side. Out towards Monaco. Poked out of the zone by number 4, Erster. Headman's in the front. Poke check by Wallner. Comes towards McIntosh. Collected here to the near side towards Clifford. Out to the left point. Blocked by Clifford. Going to chip one out to McIntosh. She does. McIntosh over to Wallner. Monaco coming in. Left wing side. Monaco in support. Clifford has the net. Centering pass just out of the reaching hands of Sophia Monaco. Nice play by Wallner. Monaco just away, just out of reach on it. And it's going to be Karame fanning on the pass to Schultz. Schultz going to go off the inboards back to Karame here to the near side. Coming in, Karami going to send one to Clifford, blocked by Combe. Back behind her, Erster rather. In the left wing corner, Karami muscles through it over to Clifford. Clifford trying to get out to Karami. She does. It's going to be Karami here to the near side across center. Going to chip one in. Ava with speed in the right wing corner. Wallner goes to the net. Cut off there by Combe. Son up here to the near side, number 11, Hagens. Makes a move around at his Erster. Puck slides out to the far side. It's going to be Nemke going to work. Shot and a save by Sunderbrook. At 12:12 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. Your lineup out there now is going to be Graby on your draw, Stamp, Nemke and Watson in the slot, and Vasily is your other defender right wing corner. Madigan coming in there to meet the rush of the Huskies. Loose change for Graby. Graby to Watson. Watson out to Stamp, just over her stick. It goes to the far side looking for Griffiths. Griffiths along with Stamp in the left wing corner now. Up the boards it goes, intercepted by Mackenzie. Graby. Graby drags one off, drops it for Stamp. She's got an empty high slot. Fires one through the blue paint. Rebound here to Graby. It's going to get kicked out of the zone. Mackenzie going to pick it up. Graby right to left on the far side, or left to right. Throws one all the way down for the icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 11:41 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the left of Sunderbrook in the right wing circle. Lineup for Coach Murray's squad stays the same. McIntosh makes her way over to the half wall. In the slot goes the bus, then Stamp and Watson. Graby on your draw against La Esperance. Coming in is going to be McIntosh. Fished out of there by Northwood. Centering pass broken up by Sunderbrook. Back to Graby. Graby to Watson. Watson up the middle towards Stamp. Intercepted by La Esperance. Back the other way they go. Send it in the right wing corner. McIntosh going to get on the defensive side of it now. Heads to the net. Sliding it between DeBus and Sunderbrook. Picked up by Watson. Kept in by the Northwood Huskies. Chopped loose for the far side Huskies. Right point. Fires a shot. Wide right of Sunderbrook. Rebound here for La Esperance towards Gravy. Centering pass out. Poke check by Stamp. Picked back up by the Huskies. Thrown into the right wing corner. Number 14, Albrecht going to work. Far side against McIntosh. Top of the right circle, poke check, out towards Watson, makes a move around Watson, fires a shot, saved by Sunderbrook, no rebound given at 10:59 to go here in period number 2. Face-off goes here to the near side. I know he makes his way over to the right wing corner, even though I felt like the shot was from the left wing side. Out there now for the Sabres will be Heitzel on your draw, Karame, Jebaskova, and Sullivan in the slot. And Sergeant Schultz is your defender on the half wall. Picked up by La Chapelle. Fired a shot. And La Chapelle ripped one over the blocker of Sunderbrook at 10:55 to go here in the period. La Chapelle with the snipe shot. So there's your shooter for Northwood. Face-off goes back out to center ice. It'll be Jebaskova, Heitzel, and Silliman. Poke check by Schultz into the hands of Jebaskova. JJ in front of the Sabre benches, gets her pocket picked by La Chapelle, who goes right back the other way. Into the left wing corner, it goes for Karame. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 10:44 to go here in the period. I'd like to see the Sabres get some more shots on net with some crashing. Out there now for the Sabres will be Weaver, Sanderstrom, and Hale up front. Karame and Schultz on D. Hale picks it off, left wing hash marks now. Comes down left wing corner, hits the brakes, cuts back. She was looking for the D pair. The past the defender, and the defender went for a line change. It's going to be Hale, top left circle, takes in the left wing corner now. Knocked off the puck by La Chapelle. Thrown forward, blocked by Weaver. Glove down in the slot by Major. Loose change for Vasily, who fires a shot. Shot blocked by Hale. Back in the hands of Vasily. Vasily over to Weaver here to the near side. Weaver comes down, curls around to her forehand. Trying to drag one, and she's pinned in. St. Pierre comes in. Sanderson tried to drag it. Collected by Wright on the far side. And she's going to break it out towards La Chapelle. Kept in by Vasily. Back in the left wing corner, wrapping around behind Tifo Michaels. Backhands in the left wing corner for Wright. Wright out to St. Pierre. Swing and a miss by Monaco. Monaco battling it out with St. Pierre at center. Going to curl around and throw it into the zone. Monaco forces the turnover to Vasily. Vasily over to Nemke here to the near side. Nemke back to Weaver. Fires one all the way now. We're going to get an icing as Weaver did not touch. Waved off. It's going to be picked up by Wright. Monaco going to force Wright to go here to the near side. Coming in is going to be Weaver now. Weaver right wing hash mark. Sends it down low looking for Monaco. Major picked it off before it get there. Loose change for Martin on the far side now. No off. They're trying to call for offsides. Left wing corner. Here to the near side. The coach yelling off. And poke check in front. Saved by Sunderbrook. Into the right wing corner is going to be at McIntosh. I don't know who he's yelling at. He was yelling clock, folks. I'm sorry. Not off. I thought he was yelling off. I was like, wow. Face-off going to go somewhere. Three minutes they're going to take off the clock. Face-off going to be just outside the zone right in front of us. Monaco on your draw against Martin. Face-off won by Martin on the far side into the hands of Combe. Combe going to send one in deep past McIntosh behind that. Sunderbrook collected by DeBus. DeBus coming in, met by two. Here comes Monaco. Monaco trying to drag it out. She popped it loose back over for DeBus. Monaco knocked it free once again. Picked up here to the near side by Northwood. Centering pass up front. Saved by Sunderbrook. Looking for the front door was going to be number 80, McLean, right in front of Sunderbrook. Sunderbrook makes the save at 7:18. And Coach Murray sends out a fresh D pairing. Karame and Schultz make their way out there. It'll be Wallner and Clifford sandwiching Karame in the slot. Schultz on a half wall. Monaco on your draw. Monaco wins it into the corner. Picked up by Karame. Karame fakes right and fakes left, goes right. Breaks it out to Wallner. Wallner tried to throw one to Monaco. Intercepted there by Northwood. Wallner back up to Monaco. Off her stick. It goes here to the near side. Monaco pops it free once again. Here to the near side. Colm going to throw one forward. Monaco tucked it at the blue line. By Karame sends one out of the zone. Here comes Wallner now. Ford checking over towards Clifford. Clifford forced it to go to the far side. Colm in front of the Sabre bench is now met by Monaco. Thrown in front. Number 13 coming in. Fires a shot. Shot blocked by Karame. Here to the near side. 13 Gillis picks it back up. Monaco forced to the high slot. Blocked by Wallner. Gillis picks it back up towards Karame. Send in the right wing corner. Monaco comes in. Bobby's it loose for Karame. Karame up off the glass, out the center. Between the legs of the defender, it's going to be Wallner in a foot race. Wallner going to drag one forward. It's 2-on-1 with Clifford. Wallner comes in left hash marks. Fires across the backhand. Looking for Claire Clifford on the back door. Just missing is going to be Claire Clifford. She was tied up by 2. Huskies going to break it out past Graby into the hands of Kelly of the Huskies and towards Vasily. Going to chip one past Vasily in the right wing corner. Graby coming down low. Stamp closing in on the slot. Nemke sends it over here to the near side towards Watson. Kept in by number 4, Erster. Erster toe drags the middle, fires a backhand shot wide left of Sunderbrook. Rebound in the right wing corner for Nemke. Nemke going to send one out. Slowed up there by the forward. Picked up by Stamp. Stamp and Watson in a 2-on-2. Stamp goes left wing side. Comes down low and she gets tripped up and she's going to draw the penalty once the Huskies touch it at 5:44 to go here in the period. And number 26, Griffiths, is like, what did I do? Well, you tripped her. That's what you did. So at 5:54, it'll be a tripping penalty. Stamp does a nice job of drawing the penalty there, resulting in a Sabres power play. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef. You've tried the rest. Now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Heitzel, Jebaskova, and DeBus at your top end. It'll be Clifford and Wallner in front of that. JJ fires a shot off the mask of Tifo Michaels. Rebound here to the near side for DeBus. DeBus going to carry it right hash marks now, trying to get it down low into the hands of Wallner now on the half wall. Picked up by St. Pierre, and she's going to push it out in front of Heitzel. 1-on-1 against Rika. And going to throw one behind the net of Sunderbrook on the far side. Going to be picked up here by Jebaskova. Jebaskova going to carry left wing corner, cut off by Heitzel. Battling it behind the net. Heitzel going to push it in the right wing corner. Back in the hands of Jebaskova. Jebaskova to Heitzel now. Heitzel over here to the near side for DeBus. DeBus out towards Wallner. Met by number 9, Major. Going to throw one back the other way. Into the left wing corner for Heitzel. Northwood goes for the line change. Heitzel pushing it up the ice across the blue line, Sabre line to Jebaskova. Picked off there by Northwood. And it's going to be number 37 heading to the net. Left wing side tries to make a move. Saved by Sunderbrook. Puck is loose in front of Mack. We're going to get a whistle as the puck was loose. Going to be Martin trying it for the shorty. Saved by Sunderbrook. Nice job by Mack. 1:03 to go on that Jay's Beef power play. Headed out there now for your power play unit. It'll be Monaco on your draw. Nemke on the half wall. Adds Vasily along with Graby and Watson in the slot. Monaco wins the face-off. Down low for Nemke. Nemke tries to make a move around number 13. Monaco, Nemke and Graby going to work in the right wing corner. Vasily in front of that. Nemke going to finally collect it. And here the Sabres going to set things up. Nemke pushing it up the ice here now to center. Over to Vasily. Vasily across the center. Cuts back to the far side. Looks, hits Graby. Going to that is Watson. Monaco on the near side. Graby going to work right left wing corner. Right to left here to the near side. Over to Nemke. Nemke to the point for Vasily. Vasily back to Nemke. Nemke waits, fires a shot. Shot blocked by number 37, Martin. Back over to the point for Vasily. Vasily fires one low. Tip for Watson. Monaco's trying to stuff it and saved by Tito Michaels. Puck is loose. This soccer net was wide open and couldn't get to it. Back in the hands of Nemke at 21 seconds to go. Monaco had a good look there, and Tifo Michaels makes a hell of a save. Over to the far side, Nemke over to Graby. Graby left face with a kicks one forward, intercepted by Gillis, who's going to make a move around Vasily to the far side. 9 seconds to go. Watson on the back check. Griffith's going to send one, or Gillis going to send one in, slowed up by Sunderbrook. 4 seconds to go. Dropping it off here for Nemke. And you guessed it, folks, that'll be the end of the power play. We are even strength. Nemke goes far side. Picked up here, right wing, left wing side for Martin. I'm sorry, right going to sauce one out here, looking for the odd man rush in front of Karame. Head to the net. Looking to fire a shot just over the glove of Sunderbrook. Rebound on the end boards to the far side for Hale. Thrown back in the right wing corner down low. Picked up here to the near side. Met by Karame. Karame going to push him to the wall. Schultz coming in for support. Satterstrom in the front of the blue paint. To the far side it goes. Northwood controlling. Right point. Fires a one-timer. Didn't get all of it in front. Sunderbrook going to cover it up before the Huskies can get a second look at it at 3:20 to go here in the period. Sabres had their best opportunity to get a goal on the board here on that power play with Monaco and Watson in front there. That shot, juicy rebound. It'll be Heitzel on your draw. Jebeskova along with Karame looking to fire right away. Saved by Sunderbrook. That was going to be number 11. Higgins could not get the clean shot off. She was tied up by the Sabres. Karame wraps around the far side. Chip past here to the top of the right circle, collected by the Huskies. Poke check by Jebeskova. Back out to the right corner, down below Schultz. Looking for the give and go. Broken up by Heitzel. Sends one across right in front. And that's going to be a dirty goal by the Northwood Huskies. That's what they're looking for at 2:56. Trying to create the odd man opportunity in front of the net. That'll be Erster here in the second period at 2:56 to make this 3-0, folks. The dirty goal, Sunderbrook making the first save. As we make our way back out to center ice. Your lineup out there now is going to be Sanderstrom, Weaver, and Hale up front. DeBus and McIntosh. Shot fired wide right of Sunderbrook. On the far side, kept in by number 26, Griffiths. Down on the left wing corner here to the near side for Weaver. Weaver up towards Sanderstrom, trying to push one out to the left point. Shot and a save by Sunderbrook. Rebound to the far side for La Esperanza against McIntosh. Sent one behind the net into the right wing corner. Blocked by Sanderstrom. Sanderstrom going to work right wing corner, trying to drag one forward. DeBus coming in for support now. The 2-on-2 50-50 battle won by the Huskies. Sent back bottom of the goal line, firing a shot through the blue paint here to the near side. Over towards Weaver. Thrown behind the net, just past number 5 Monette. Right wing corner for Hale. Hale going to try to send one out. Kept in by the Huskies. Glove down there at center by, or just inside the zone by Hale. DeBus coming in on the 3-on-3 battle. Out of the zone it goes for Sanderstrom. Sanderstrom to center out of the blue line. Try to send one in deep to get the line change in. And it's here to the near side. Right, cuts back. Looks to go cross ice here. Griffiths cuts back, goes here to the near side for number 14, Albrecht. Albrecht against Wallner. Sends one down behind the net of Sunderbrook. Loose change off the end boards for McIntosh. Intercepted by LaChapelle. Met by McIntosh. Fires one wide right for St. Pierre into the right wing corner. Going to cycle it off. Met by Monaco. Monaco going to force her to throw it behind the net. Puts her into the wall. Here to the near side. Picked up here by Major. Major behind the net. Coming in is Monaco. Right wing corner against Albrecht. Pushes her up. Makes a move around Wallner. Fires one over here to the near side for Major. On the front door. Monaco on the far side. Rebounds out to Wallner. Wallner looks to go cross ice right into the hands of Major. Here to the near side. Northwood going to work. Goes cross ice for LaChapelle against McIntosh. 3-on-2. High slot. Coming in, number 14. Fires a shot. Shot blocked by Nemke. Now blocked by Monaco up the left wing corner. Taken away by Nemke, who's going to fire one all the way down for the icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 1:05 to go here in the period. Then your lineup goes into the left wing circle. To the right of Sunderbrook. On your draw will be Mackenzie Gravy. It'll be Clifford and Stamp in the slot. Schultz and Vasily on D. Schultz going to wrap one around hard towards Stamp. Intercepted by Colm of the Northwood Huskies. Loose change collected by Gravy behind that of Sunderbrook. Sends one over here to the near side. Collected by Claire Clifford. Digging one out of the wall. Sends one out of the zone. And nobody home for the Sabres. Picked up here towards Stamp. Thrown past Gravy. Off the stick of Schultz. Heads one to the left wing side. Looks to fire a shot. Blocked and a save by Sunderbrook. As Vasily got a piece of it to slow it up. Gravy fans on the breakout pass. Kept in by number 13, Gillis. Down behind the goal line it goes. Vasily sends one here to the near side. Clifford going to try to dig one out of the board, try to golf it out of the zone. It's going to be Savannah Stamp trying to pick it up. Knocked loose by number 37, Martin. Back in the hands of Vasily, who goes far side for Schultz. Schultz up the board trying to hit Stamp. Pass Combe all the way down. No icing. Waved off, and I can understand why on the far side. Coming in is Gravy now. Gravy going to pin her into the wall. Loose change for Clifford. Clifford over to Stamp. Blocked loose by the Sabres, or blocked loose by the Huskies. Picked up here by number 13, Gillis, and a 2-on-2 with backchange Gravy. Broken up by Karame. Fired a shot off the crossbar into the right wing corner. Rebound selected by the Huskies, and that sound is the end of period number 2. So at the end of 2, it's the Huskies 3 and the Sabres 0 as we head to our second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball, ignite the night. At least that's what it says on a bottle anyway. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the ice cut intermission. See you in about 10 minutes. Get yourself a cup of coffee, and we'll see you right back here. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at 3M Arena. The Sabres are chased in 3-0, and you're starting a lineup here for the third period to be Wallander, Monaco, and Clifford. Blue Liners are going to be DeBus and McIntosh. Max Sunderbrook has the net. 20 minutes are on the clock. Monaco going to get into it here, left wing side, goes down behind the goal line, left wing corner. Monaco beats her to it, gets slammed into the wall and goes down. Puck's at her feet, didn't see it. We're going to get a penalty on Northwood. Body checking will be the call. Monaco draws it at 19:38 as she got slammed into the wall by number 15, Barton. And the Sabres are on the power play here to start this third period. This power play brought to you by, I need to get rid of that ice graphic, huh, folks? This power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now. Be Waller from the slot. She was tied up there by the Northwood Huskies, who fire a bouncing knuckle puck into the right wing corner. Going to be Heitzel, get beat to it there by the right wing corner by Bill Gillis, who's going to carry one against Heitzel. High left circle trying to poke it loose. Going to be Jebaskova. Knocked free here by Barton here to the near Gillis to the near side. Met by DeBus. Trying to drag it out is going to be Heitzel. She does. And they waste about 30 seconds on the power play. Jebaskova across center now. Makes a move towards the middle around Martin. Top of the right circle looking for Clifford. Jebaskova going to carry around behind the net of Tifo Michaels. Jebaskova pushing it up the boards here to Heitzel. Heitzel over to DeBus. DeBus top of the circle. Fires a shot. Blocker save into the left wing corner here to the near side. End over end. Picked up here by Gillis, who's going to fire a knuckle puck out of the zone all the way towards Sunderbuck. The Sabres are working from right to left if you're listening on the radio. And it'll be Jebaskova coming in. Heitzel collects the loose change. Goes far side for DeBus. DeBus up to Wallander. Wallander going to push one in right wing corner. Dropping it off. And the defender goes for the line change. And the Northwood's going to throw it all the way down. Picked up here by Sunderbrook into the hands of Ads Vasily. Vasily now pushing it up the ice. Crisscrossing are Graby and Monaco. Graby wide open here to the near side. Watson heads to the net. Graby going to send one in the left wing corner. Going to get it. Trying to send one over to Monaco. Monaco behind the net. Back to Graby. Puck is loose here to the near side. Thrown out of the zone past Vasily. All the way down into the right wing corner. Slowed up by Sunderbrook with 32 seconds to go on this Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. It's going to be right behind the net. Vasily. Far side, headman's over to Nemke. Nemke to Monaco. Monaco cuts back to Graby. Graby walks it in left wing side. The left face up top comes in. Puck protection. Fires a shot. Saved by Tifo Michaels. That is off its moorings. They're not going to call it. Down in the corner for Monaco behind the net. She's got Karami came in. Monaco, Graby couldn't get it. Monaco couldn't get Graby. Centering pass out to Karami. High right point. Karami sends over to the far side for Nemke. Sends one down behind the goal line for Monaco. Monaco backhands one out to Watson. Blocked by the Northwood players, and out of the zone it's going to go. Collected by La Chapelle, who sends one in front of DeBus right with Nemke. High slot fires a shot. La Chapelle from the top of the left circle. Saved by Sunderbrook, and we'll get a whistle at 17:22 to go here in period number 3. Face-off goes to the left wing circle, and the Sabres get the line change in. It'll be Sanderstrom coming out to take your draw. Hale and Weaver in the slot along with Sergeant Schultz. Karame on the half wall. Face-off won by Northwood. Down in the left wing corner going to work. Schultz has got her pinned in, dragged off to the far side. St. Pierre get taken down by Karame. Coming in is Sanderstrom, along with Elbrecht. 2-on-2, 50-50 battle, won by Northwood. Weaver comes in off La Chapelle, stick punching forward. Kicked in by Northwood. Trying to make it back over to left point. High slot for La Chapelle. Fires a shot. Shot blocked by Sergeant Schultz, who's going to slam one out of the zone. That'll go down for the icing once it gets there. Nope. Tifo Michaels has to play it. Weaver on the forecheck now. Major goes left to right on the far side. Weaver harassing. Intercepted at the high slot by Sanderstrom. Sanderstrom right side. Sends it towards Weaver. Weaver on the backhand. Did not get the shot off. She's got to carry it into the left wing corner. Sends it back down low for Hale. Hale going to work here to the near side. Pushing it off the puck is going to be Erster. Out here towards right. Past McIntosh. La Chapelle trying to get it left, right wing side. McIntosh breaks at the play, saved by Sunderbrook off the back of the net. Rebound here to Sanderstrom. Sends one out to Hale, kept in by Combe of the Northwood Huskies, and sends one back here to the near side for DeBus. Eloise up off the glass towards Hale, kept in by Combe at the right point, fires a shot, saved by Sunderbrook in the glove. No rebound given at 16-16 to go here in the period. And an offensive zone face-off for the Huskies. Sabres send down a fresh 5. Jebaskova along with Silliman in a slot. and Nemke. Heatzel on your draw, and Vasily on the right wing half wall. Face off 1 to Vasily. She's met by 2. Goes D to Nemke. Nemke far side. Sends one forward. Cut off by the Huskies at the top of the left circle. Sent one back behind the net. Left wing corner. Vasily slams one off the inboards here to the near side. Kept in by Combe. Bouncing puck. They're trying to play from Gretzky's office. Centering pass broken up by Vasily. Knocked loose by Jeviskova. Back in the hands of Ads. Ads going to go cross ice. Off the stick. Nope. They say it was not tipped. And that's an icing. We're going to bring that one all the way back. 15:50 to go here in period number 3. And an offensive zone faceoff for the Huskies once again. Heatzel going to take your draw. Faceoff in the right wing circle to the left of Sunderbrook. Heatzel against Erster. Faceoff won by Rika. Over to Vasily. Vasily over to Nemke. Nemke far side for Silliman. Out of the zone, collected by Holmes. Thrown right back towards Silly. Body loose by Erster. Erster going to finally get a hold of it. Throws it up off the dashboard and wraps it around from left to right here to the near side. It's going to be Vasily pushing up right wing side, looking for Jeviskova out to the point. Kept in by Combe. Blocked by Vasily. Picked up by Silliman. Silliman here to the near side. Throws it off the stick of number 18. Kelly down the left wing corner for Combe. Left to right. Combe coming out towards Heatzel. Past Jeviskova. Collected at center by La Esperance. Head of the back door is going to be number 32. Firing a shot towards the middle. Blocked by Heatzel. Down low for Schultz. Schultz and Heatzel battling it out with La Esperance. Back behind the net here for number 32, Pratt. Battling out with Karame. Karame going to get the better of the exchange. Now she's met by a second player. Loose change for Karame, who comes away with it here to the near side. Karame up off the glass. Bounces one out to the point. Knocked off of Griffiths into Jeviskova. Jeviskova to Clifford. Clifford across the blue line, all by her lonesome with 4. Claire going to fire one forward. Monaco coming in now. Fires one past Monaco all the way down for the icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Barton threw that one away under pressure from Monaco at 14:44. Face-off going to go into the right wing circle. Clifford, Monaco, and Wallner up front. DeBus and McIntosh on D. Face-off in the right wing circle. Monaco against La Esperance on the draw. Northwood wins that one. Wraps it around quick here to the near side. Trying to dig it out of the wall is going to be Matt Monette. Monette, top of the right circle against McIntosh. Puck is blocked by McIntosh. Saved by Sunderbrook, and she's going to smother it as the puck slid between the legs of DeBus. And we're going to get a face-off in the right wing circle here to the near side in the offensive zone to the left of Sunderbrook. Monaco on your draw against La Esperance. Monaco wins that one into the hands of DeBus. DeBus behind the net of Sunderbrook. Right to left, wraps over to Clifford. Clifford going to chip one forward. Puck's going to slide down. Monaco and Wallner giving chase, but that'll be an icing as it was touched up by Griffith. And we'll bring that one all the way back. 14:22 to go here in the period. And Coach Murray goes for the line change. Out there now will be Mackenzie Graby going to take your face-off against Martin. Stamp, Watson in the slot. Madigan Nemke in a high formation, and firing a shot is blocked away by Watson was going to be number 13. Northwood fires another one, missing wide right here to the near side. Savannah Stamp going to pick it up, kept in by Wright. Right wing half wall for Nemke. Nemke backing up as Graby. Nemke D-to-D pass for Vasily, trying to muscle one out towards Watson. She does. Watson going to collect it. Headman's to Graby. Graby pushing it up the ice. Here she goes. Stamp goes to the net. Down behind the net. Picked up back by Graby. Graby right to left here to the near side. Still hanging on to it, McKenzie. Sends one to the point for Vasily. It's picked up here by the Northwood Huskies. And here they come the other way in a 3-on-2. Watson gets on the defensive side of it. High slot, firing a shot. Top of the left circle. Blocked by a pair of Sabres there. Cut off by Graby. Nemke coming in. McLean trying to push it back out to the blue line. Graby's going to pin in number 13. Back to the left point for Major from the North Huskies. Fires his shot. Knocked out by Vasily into the hands of Stamp. Stamp out to Graby. And it's going to be collected by Wright of the Huskies here to the near side. She goes D-to-D to Major. Out past Watson. Right into the hands. Interception by Karame. Karame goes to Sergeant Schultz. Schultz headmans it to Heatzel. Heatzel in front of the penalty boxes now. Chips one forward. Collected by St. Pierre in front of Silliman. She's going to make a move back towards the goal line. Met by Silly on the left wing half wall. Sends one to the point. Off the stick of Sergeant Schultz. It was tipped. It'll be Ava Karame by her lonesome in the right wing corner against 2. Throws it past La Chapelle for Jeviskova. Tipped one out of the zone. And it'll be collected by Northwood's Combe inside of her own zone. She goes far side for McLean. And Holmes, rather. Holmes going to send one in deep. We're going to get it out of play. It goes into the benches of the Sabres. Almost had Coach Johnson spitting chicklets there. I have not asked that question if Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres hockey program offers dental insurance for its coaches. I'm sure it does. Otherwise, it'd be an expensive day for Coach Johnson. JJ and Heatzel on Miss Silliman. McKenzie up front. Your Blue Liners are going to be Karame and McIntosh. Top of the left circle, going to the left wing corner, firing a shot, saved by Sunderbrook, directed into the netting and out of play at 12:30 to go here in the period. An offensive zone faceoff for the Sabres, or for the Huskies once again. Faceoff makes its way into the left wing circle. Monaco coming out there with Wallner and Clifford. Monaco on your draw. McIntosh in the slot with Clifford and Wallner. Monaco wins that down low for DeBus. DeBus sends over to McIntosh. McIntosh to Wallner. Wallner met by Combe, but muscles one forward to Monaco. Monaco goes up the ice, kicked forward by DeBus. And into the hands of LaChapelle. DeBus on the forecheck. LaChapelle tried to muscle it out, kept in by Clifford. Nice play by DeBus, but LaChapelle gets the loose change. A 2-on-1 in front of McIntosh. LaChapelle, left wing face up top. Centering pass, looks to go across. Saved by Sunderbrook, tied up by McIntosh. Here comes Clifford. Clifford sends it over to the far side. Pinching in is going to be the D of the Huskies. Back to Clifford. Clifford gets run into by St. Pierre. Trying to drag it over is going to be DeBus. DeBus out towards Monaco, tipped forward in front of the Sabre benches. Back in the hands of Clifford. Clifford going to make a move around LaChapelle. Here to McIntosh, here to the near side. McIntosh coming in front of Wallander. Sends one into the left wing corner and going to be picked up here by the Northwood Huskies. Left to right, past Wallander out to the blue line and out of the zone into in front of Nemke now as they cross the Sabre line. Number 14, Elbrecht looks to fire a shot pad, saved by Sunderbrook into the left wing corner. Satterstrom gets on it now. 2 on Satterstrom, trying to get over to Clifford. Met by Nemke as number 18, Kelly going to work on the far side, along with number 11, Gillis. Or Hagens, rather. Tried to give and go, blocked by DeBus, picked back up by Claire Clifford. Clifford going to get the center, and she's going to send one in deep. Wrapping it around behind the net of Tifo Michaels. Slowed up by the goaltender of Northwood. Past Hale here to the near side. Kept in by Vasily. Nope, out of the zone it goes, and the Sabres going to regroup it as they touch up. Weaver goes to work here. Hagens cuts back around Hale here to the near side. Met by Satterstrom, chipped inside the zone by Erster. Down in the right wing corner for Sergeant Schultz. Schultz fakes the pass. Sends it up the boards here now to Hale. Couldn't dig it out of the wall. Kept in by right. Fires a shot. Rebound off the end boards. Directed by Sunderbrook into the left wing corner. Northwood trying to go to work here. Left wing side. Met by Satterstrom. Left wing Hashbrook. Madrid ties it up. Pins it up to Weaver. Weaver trying to muscle it forward out of the zone. At the blue line. Kept in here by the Huskies. High slot. Fires his shot. Wide right as that shot was blocked by Sergeant Schultz. Out to the right point. Kept in once again by Griffiths. Griffiths top of the right circle now. Comes in. Tries to make a move. Poke check by Vasily. Into the right wing corner. Thrown behind the net, left wing side. Weaver coming down low now. Weaver going to take her down, and the Sabres are going to be shorthanded as number 15, Barton, goes down on the trip. Weaver going to head to the sin bin at 10:16 to go here in the period. As the Sabres pick up their second penalty of the contest here in period number 3 at 10:16. That'll be Weaver for tripping. And the Sabres are shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Shattuck St. Mary Sabres. Parents. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Stamp and Watson up front. Karame and DeBus on D. Pass blocked by Karame, who's going to chip one hard up off the glass and dasher boards here to the near side. And collected by St. Pierre. St. Pierre goes to the left wing circle now. Dropping back is Erster to Major. Major at the point. Comes over here to the near side for LaChapelle. LaChapelle coming in, looks to fire a shot. And screening Sunderbrook was going to be a handful of players. And that'll be a power play goal at 9:47 for LaChapelle. I was just about to say LaChapelle is the one they want to get the puck to there on the power play. She seems to have the best shot on the team. And it is 4-0, folks. As we make our way back out to center ice. Your lineup out there now is going to be Jebaskova, Hietzel, and Silliman. Blue liner is going to be Vasily and Nemke. Sunderbrook going to make the save there and not allow any play to continue at 9:39. Face-off goes into the left wing circle to the right of Sunderbrook. Lineup stays the same for Coach Murray's squad. Hietzel on your draw against La Esperance. Face-off won by La Esperance, bouncing towards the right hash, left hash marks, broken up there by Nemke here to the near side. Nemke going to wrap it behind the net. She was pinned. Vasily was pinned in by 2 as they set 2 below the goal line. Hietzel coming in, trying to drag it forward is going to be the Huskies. Blocked there in the left wing corner. Hietzel going to get on it here on defensive side, picked up by La Esperance in the right wing corner. Now dropped off here for Pratt. Pratt sends it in the middle, fires a shot over the net of Sunderbrook. Puck bounces out the far side. Chopped loose by Hietzel. Coming in is Nemke. Off the back of the net for Vasily. Vasily forward towards Jebuskova. Jebuskova now at center. Going to chip one forward into the hands of Wright. Wright goes right back the other way between the legs of Pratt into the hands of McIntosh. McIntosh to Sullivan. Sullivan going to send one into the right wing corner. And it'll be collected by Wright, met by Jebuskova here to the near side. Stepping in is going to be McIntosh. Puck's going to go all the way down. The icing is waved off. And it'll be collected by Sophia Monaco. Monaco to McIntosh. McIntosh makes a move here to the near side. Going to have to pull back into her own zone. Sends it over D to DeBus. DeBus on the far side trying to bounce one to Clifford. Intercepted by the Huskies. Looking to go here to the near side. Up towards Griffiths. Griffiths headmans it into the zone. Past McIntosh. Offsides. Actually, icing? Looks like that's going to be an icing. I think. Guess nobody touched it. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 8:29 to go here in the period. Face-off going to go. Where's it going? Back out the center. It's not an icing. Looks like it was offsides. It'll be Monaco versus Martin on their draw. Face-off won by Martin on the far side for Barton. Barton going to get to blue line. Sends one in here to the near side. To nobody from the Huskies. Collected by McIntosh on the half wall. Sends it to Wallner. Wallner collects it. Moving it up the ice behind. So Monaco trying to get it to Clifford. Swatted away by Barton on the far side. Collected back by DeBus, who's going to send one down behind the net. Slowed up by Tifo Michaels. Coming in towards Wallner. Sending it out fast. Collected by Sabres back the other way. Kick forward here. Cut off by Monaco. Monaco going to knock it loose in front of the penalty boxes. Collected by Wallner. Wallner and Clifford in a 2-on-1. Wallner coming in. Left wing side. Comes in. Fires a shot. Saved by Tifo Michaels. Rebound to Clifford on the far side. Met by Monaco. Stood her up and takes down the girl. Picked up here by Karami at center to Sergeant Schultz. Schultz going to send one back in deep. Monaco coming in along with Wallner right and left. Trapping the left wing corner. Sent up to the far side is Barton. Out of the zone it goes for Erster. Erster along with number 8. McLean 2-on-2 in front of Schultz. Blocked by Schultz in the right wing corner. Schultz going to send one up off the glass here to the near side. Monaco looking to line up McLean. Picked up here by Erster. Right wing corner. Monaco popped it loose again and a good poke check here to the near side. Back in the corner. Erster going to work against Schultz. Here comes Monaco. Schultz gets on the offensive side of it. Puck slides behind the net. Sending pass blocked by Karame. Back here to the behind the net. Monaco gets in front of the blue paint along with Savannah Stamp. Left wing side. Looks to fire a shot. Shot is going to be blocked by Karame in the left wing corner. Karame puts in the wall. Here comes Monaco, knocks it free. Puck is down low for Erster. Bottom left circle, toe drag across the middle for Combe. Looks to fire a shot, saved by Sunderbrook. Coming in, it's going to be the Northwood Huskies back to the point for Combe. Out of the zone it goes. Combe going to pick it up, stamp on your forecheck. Into the left wing corner, slowed up by Tifo Michaels. Combe reversing the ice here towards Watson. Trying to get it out of his own touch pass forward. Intercepted by Vasily, who sends one back behind the net. Collected by number 7, Holmes. Left to right on the far side. Tried the touch pass. No go. Thrown over here to the near side for Kelly. Kelly pushing it in front of Vasily. Chips one in the right wing corner. Nemke comes trucking down behind Sunderbrook now. She drags one over right to left. Bounces one up off the boards to Gravy. Gravy coming up here trying to catch him in a line change. It's going to be Gravy along with Watson. Gravy comes in. Watson has the net. Gravy left wing circle. Hangs on to it left to right. Look for the wraparound. Save up front for Watson. Falling on is going to be Tifo Michaels, and we're going to get a whistle at 6:15 to go here in the period. Sabres creating some chaos here these last couple shifts, but still unable to find the twine. Your lineup out there now is going to be Hale along with Satterstrom and Weaver. Into the slot in the left wing corner it goes for DeBus. Down behind the goal line. Coming in is McIntosh. Picked back up by Northwood out to the point for Right point, fires a shot. Saved by Sunderbrook. No rebound given. So Gillies 70-38. I'm not sure why you would ask me what the hell do I mean 19U. This is 19U hockey. Face off in the right wing circle. Down behind the goal line it goes for DeBus. Cinnamon Weaver left point. Couldn't get to it. Major sends it over here to the near side for St. Pierre. Going back door. Left wing circle. Picked up here by Albrecht. Set behind the goal line. Coming in is McIntosh. La Chapelle to St. Pierre. Center pass broken up by Satterstrom. And sauced out of the zone by the Sabres. All the way down for the icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 5:32 to go here in the period. It'll be Heitzel on your draw. Out to the left point, kept in by Northwood. Firing a shot blocked by Heitzel. Heitzel one-hands it to Jebaskova. Jebaskova in a one-on-one. Heitzel headed to the net with two Northwood girls. Jebaskova cuts back here, left wing side. Makes a move, left wing face-off dot. Comes down low, gets bodied off the puck by Griffiths. Back in the hands of Jebaskova. Had Heitzel in front of the net. Silliman trying to get it to Heitzel. Out of his zone, it's going to slide past Karame all the way in front of the Sabre benches. Collected by Karame over to Sergeant Schultz. Schultz sauces one to Silliman. Silliman tied up there at center. Loose change collected by La Esperance in front of Schultz. Right wing side, looks to fire a shot. Blocked by Sergeant Schultz. Rebound into the left wing corner. Out to the left point. Coming in is going to be the Sabres. Down to the corner, Karame giving work. Intercepted by Heitzel there. Left wing face-off dot. Rico over to Julie. JJ coming up across the Sabre line to center. She's going to get one and fire one in deep. All the way down behind the goal line. It'll be Sophia Monaco on the forecheck. Clifford here to the near side, trapping along with Vasily. Cross ice, off the stick of Wallander towards the Northwood Huskies benches. Thrown right back inside. Looking to regroup is going to be the Huskies. Cut off by Clifford. Cross ice, intercepted by Vasily. There at the blue line. Poke check by Monaco. Picked up by Vasily. Back in the hands of Nemke. Nemke back to Ads. Ads back to Nemke playing catch inside her own zone. Up to Monaco. Monaco across the Sabre line. Looking for Clifford. Fires one forward. Icing will be the call as Monaco ripped that one towards Claire. We're going to bring that one all the way back. 4:12 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Huskies. It'll be Monaco on your draw. Face-off won by the Huskies. Down in the corner, though. Thrown right back up to the point towards Wallander. Going to be picked up by Monaco. Monaco and Clifford on a 2-on-1 with two back checkers. Monaco comes down, fires a shot over the crossbar. She ripped one hard into the glass, just missing. Down in the corner for Clifford. Clifford far side, battling it out along the strong one. Memke fires a shot. Shot blocked by Northwood. Out of his zone it goes. Going to be Vasily in a spinning rhyme. Puck foot race. Puck is trotted away by Vasily. Knocked loose by Nemke, who muscles her way through the body check. Down in the corner for Ads. Ads over here to Monaco. Tipped it out of the zone looking for Wallander. I think that was the intended recipient of that pass. Northwood going to carry it out in front of McIntosh. Met by Monaco, top of the left circle. Looking to fire one across blue paint of Sunderbrook. Sent over here to the near side for Combe. Chip pass Wallander down in the corner. Collected by Martin. Monaco blocks the centering pass. Puck is loose. Rebound on the left wing side here for right wing side for Higgins. Pass Wallander. High slide comes over, firing a shot. Saved by Sunderbrook. Rebound in the corner for Clifford. Clifford chips one up in the air. Bouncing puck in the blue line. Poke check by Monaco. We're going to get a whistle for what reason, I don't know. It was not offsides. The puck never made it out when he called it. He blew it dead all the way down. He's going to call it. I actually didn't see it, folks. Not sure why he called that. But it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Sabres. At 3:14 to go here in the period. Stamp, Graby, and Watson up front. McIntosh and DeBus are your blue liners. Face-off won by Northwood. Sends one out to the point. Kicked forward by DeBus. Back in the hands of Stamp. It's going to be Watson. Watson kicked it down low. Coming in is going to be Stamp. Stamp stuffs the breakout pass behind the net. Graby comes in and picks it off left wing corner. Pushing it back behind the net. Picked up here by Stamp. Stamp left to right on the far side. Head to DeBus. Out to DeBus. Top of the right circle. DeBus fires a shot. Glove saved by Tifo Michaels. No rebound given as Kate Watson was right on the Devil's door looking for the rebound. But Tifo Michaels makes the save. It'll be Wallander on your, Stamp in the slot. Graby on your draw, kept in by DeBus. Watson tried to hit Graby in front of the net, picked up here by, going to be Wright. Knocked loose by Graby. Puck is free here for Kelly. She's going to push it up the ice. Here to center, met by Stamp. Trying to drop it off for Higgins. Picked back up Higgins, top of the right circle. Makes the move toward the slot, met by McIntosh. Thrown into the left wing corner for DeBus. DeBus has one on her. Puck slides up the boards. Picked up by three Huskies on the half wall against Graby and DeBus now. 2-on-2, 50-50 battle as one of the girls went for the line change. Out to the left point for Major. Major over to right. Right up in the high slot for Major. Firing shot blocked by the Graby. It's going to be 2-on-1 the other way. It's going to be Watson over to Graby. Graby back to Watson. Watson right wing side comes down. Fires a shot. Blocker saved by Tifo Michaels. Watson ripped that one. That was a missile. Good blocker save by the netminder of the Huskies. It'll be Graby sends one back behind the net. Watson on a forecheck against Major. Thrown up the board, touched out of the zone, into the hands of Karame over to Schultz. Schultz pushing it across the Husky line. That's offsides as Hale was across the blue line at $1:49 to go here in period number 3. Your face-off going to go just outside the zone. It'll be Hale, Sanderstrom, and Weaver. It'll be Schultz and Karame on D. Coming in is St. Pierre, firing a shot, saved by Sunderbrook into the left wing corner. St. Pierre coming up towards Weaver. Weaver collects the pass, pushing it across center, now to the across blue line touch center, gets her pocket picked by St. Pierre, who goes cross ice for La Chapelle. Coming in, top of the right circle, looks to Poe, drag release, fires a shot, wide right of Sunderbrook, into the left wing half wall, tied up by Weaver. Loose change collected by La Chapelle, who comes across, fires a shot, tipped by the Sabres. Rebound in the right wing corner, at $1:17 to go. Trying to make a move around it is going to be number 14, Elbrecht. Drops it off for here to the near side, back in the right wing corner for La Chapelle. La Chapelle makes a move bottom of the right circle, comes back out, sends it out to the point for Griffiths. Griffiths fires a clapper, tipped by number 14, Albrecht on the far side. Silliman comes in, or Weaver comes in, tries to bounce it out, kicked forward by the Sabres, or by the Huskies, sent on his own by Sanderstrom. And they go for a line change. It's going to be 4-on-1. Crossed the high slot. Shot blocked by Debiskova over the crossbar of Sunderbrook. Back into the left wing corner. Karame coming in with 44 seconds to go. Far side, Silliman coming in against Griffiths. Centering pass out towards Debiskova, collected by La Chapelle. Throws one over here to the near side. Poke check by Vasily into the hands of Debiskova. At the blue line, La Esperance gets her pocket picked by Vasily, who runs into Heitzel. Puck's going to slide into the left wing corner. No icing. It'll be Griffiths against Debiskova. Going to slam one over here to the near side. Pass Heitzel, La Esperance touches one forward, off the skates of Rika, Rika to Julie, Julie back to Rika, Heitzel going in, left wing side, toe drag, fires a shot. Shot blocked by number 15, back towards the net of Tifo Michaels, no rebound given, is going to be Silliman fired that shot. Tifo Michaels makes the save with 10.9 seconds to go here in the ballgame. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. Heitzel on your draw. Face-off one to Silliman. Silliman fires a shot, blocked by Northwood, back in the hands of DeBus. DeBus sends one behind the net. Coming over here, Coleman going to send it out. Out of the zone it goes for Madigan Nemke. Nemke drops it off for Heitzel, and that sound is the end of the ballgame. Your final score here from 3M Arena at Mariucci is going to be the Northwood Huskies 4 and the Shattuck St. Mary Sabres 0. As we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies recap. For the Northwood Huskies, penalties on number 20, La Chapelle, interference in the first at 6:19. Griffiths tripping in the second at 5:54. And Barton body checking in the third at 19:38. Goals scored by Major, 17:07 in the first on the power play. La Chapelle at 10:55 in period number 2. Erster at 2:56 in the second period, and La Chapelle once again on the power play at 9:47 in period number 3. For the Shattuck St. Mary Sabres, no goals, but 2 penalties on the score sheet. Julie Debiskova body checking in period number 1 at 18:34, and Cinnamon Weaver tripping at 10:16 in period number 3. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Definitely not the results if you're a Shattuck St. Mary Sabres fan. We will see you right back here tomorrow. Let's make sure of our time frame for tomorrow's game. I believe it is a nooner. It is, let's try today, folks. Let's see what we got here. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., the Shattuck St. Mary Sabres taking on the Washington Pride right back here at 3M Arena. Rounding out the rest of the day for hockey in the Monaco Mob realm, 12 p.m. as the Chicago Phantoms take on the Windy City Storm. Shattuck St. Mary 16U squad takes on TI at 1 p.m. Catch that on Shattuck St. Mary Hockey TV. Then the Phantoms head over to Orbit Ice Arena at 4:30 p.m. to take on the Windy City Storm in a home and away doubleheader for the day. And the 19U squad will take on the Pacific Steelers at 6 p.m. right back here at 3M Arena. And your final game for the day tomorrow will be 7 p.m. The 16U squad of Shattuck St. Mary Sabres against TI back in Faribault. That one will be broadcasted on Monaco Hockey Live. So, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. So, as we sign off for the day, good night, Minnesota Lakers, Grandma, wherever you are.